Listen up, man. You're entering a safe place where men come to recover, recharge, and rewire through voice, story, and sonic medicine. Brothers, this one's got fire. You ready for a tale about a man who opens up too fast? In this one, I gotta ask you brothers to do women a favor and take notes. Sit down and lean in. You know this one's another gut check. Mr. Help Loops never pulls punches. We're building beasts out here. A lot of you are gonna see yourself in this one. And you're not alone. Two men again, both started as builders. Chapter 1, Builder Basics. By now, most of you know what we mean when we say builder. The builder moves different. He's not desperate for attention. He's not walking into rooms hoping to be liked. He's already impressed with himself. And that's the first real sign you're leveling up as a man. When you stop trying to impress the world and start impressing yourself. When you start to feel like leveling up in all aspects of your life. When you love just spending time with yourself. No TV, no distractions, just whatever it is you're building. You stop chasing approval, you walk in, and they want your approval. And women, they feel that, they see that. As a matter of fact, everyone feels it. And when the builder's thinking about letting a woman into his life, he thinks about it like his life depends on how well he filters for the right qualities in her, because it does. The builder doesn't dump his whole story in one day. He lets her earn the next page. He's selective with his time, his energies, his attention, and not because he's running game, but because where he puts his time is important to his future. He values himself and his peace. That's what makes him rare. That's what makes him magnetic. And if you ever wonder why some dudes seem irresistible without even trying, that's why. Because they don't act for approval. They express who they are. They're not afraid to have conflict and walk away from anyone who brings chaos, tries to switch off his peace mode. Chapter 2, Catching Feelings. Now let's talk about his cousin, the Bamboozler, the overexposed. Month 1, he's sending long essays. Month 3, he's blurting out, "I love you." He doesn't even know if she deserves it yet. She knows. He hasn't known her long enough to even know if he should love her. She sees what it is and wonders, why does he need me to tell him I love him? Brother, she doesn't even know your middle name, but she knows your childhood trauma. You gave her your soul like a free sample at Costco. At first she beams. Wow, you're so open. You're different. And for a hot second, you feel like Zeus. But deep in her subconscious, the switch flips. If he's this easy for me, he'll be easy for everyone. Game over. Respect gone. Man card pulled. And once respect leaves the room, desire packs his bag and catches a ride out too. Chapter 3, The Flame Out. Here's the kicker. The hotter the flame, the shorter the burn. Maybe she thought she wanted that level of raw honesty. Maybe she thought she wanted the fairy tale. Maybe she even told him she did. But when she got it, it was too easy. And what's easy cannot be respected, so she cools off. Texts shrink, energy fades. She doesn't even know why, but she feels the ick. And the Bamboozler? He panics, starts oversharing, over-asking, over-explaining. Like a dog chasing a car it'll never catch. And here's the gut punch. She didn't leave because you weren't enough. She left because you gave her the entire movie before she even got her popcorn. Nobody pays for Netflix if the trailer spoils the ending. Chapter 4, Losing Himself. Now when she pulls back, the Bamboozler makes it worse. She says she needs space. He closes in tighter. Did I do something wrong? Tell me what to fix. I'll change it. Please don't leave. I love you. Brother, stop. Begging's not masculine. Begging doesn't make her stay. Begging makes her pity you. And pity is a silent killer of attraction. A woman can forgive a corny joke. She can forgive bad cologne. But she cannot forgive begging. Because begging makes her see you as a child, not her man. As the Mr. Help Loose Brotherhood knows, no woman craves a man she has to raise. Chapter 5, Builder's Foundation. Meanwhile, the builder faces the same storm. She tests him, she pulls back. Maybe she says, "I need space." And what does he do? He shrugs. He says, "All right." And he goes right back to his mission. No panic, no chasing. Because he knows the truth. She's not replacing him. She might find another man's arms to cry in, but she won't find another man who makes her feel this way. He's behind the wheel of the fun bus, steady hands on the wheel, and she's the curious cat in the back, clawing the seats, wide-eyed, dying to know where the ride is headed and who's already on board. And when she's on the bus with him, she knows he's fully present. No future or past thinking. She feels seen, heard, understood. He can open her up and she feels safe in his container. That's the imprint. That's the drug. Once she's had it, no average dude can replace it. And if she truly sees him, she knows if she's foolish enough to let him slip through her fingers, there's a line of women waiting to hold on to him tighter than she can. Chapter 6. Big Brother Help Loop's gut check. Now lean in, brother, because some of you guys are guilty. You thought oversharing would lock her in. If I don't say it, she might talk to someone else. You thought pouring out your heart equals intimacy. But all you did was drop your crown at her feet and hope she picks it up, polishes it, and puts it back on your head. Brother, kings don't beg for their crown back. They wear it regardless of what she thinks. And if she doesn't respect the man wearing it, he walks away with it still on his head. So let me slap it to you plainly here. You don't lose her because you weren't enough. You lost her because you opened up too fast. Before she even trusted you with her heart, you turned your treasure map into a coloring book. And no wonder she got bored. No wonder she got the ick. You bamboozled yourself. Chapter 7. A diamond or a simp? At first she thinks, wow, he trusts me already. He must really like me. But deep down, her subconscious whispers, if it's this easy, it's not valuable. We better do some heavy testing to see if our radar is broken. Ask yourself this, what makes things in life most valuable? Think about it for a second. You know this one. Rarity, brother. Rare things hold more value. Everyone who listens to Mr. Help Lose stories understands if you give your heart out to a woman like it's gas station coffee, don't expect her to treat it like champagne. As soon as you give it up like this, mystery is gone, and with it, her respect. Once respect leaves the building, attraction falls right after it. It ain't about playing games, it's about protecting your frame, because that's what a solid builder does even without thinking about it. And that's where you need to get. Because attraction needs mystery like fire needs oxygen. Cut it off too soon, and she suffocates. If you need to vent, take it to your brotherhood, your mentor, bring it to us, anyone but her. If the builder ignores the truth, he's knowingly bamboozling them both. Chapter 8. Builder Tests. So how does a master builder test her? Slow reveal. When she presses, tell me more, reassure me. Where's this going? He smiles and says, relax, we're just getting started, and he means it. If she's got some promise, he's just started vetting her a little more and she's solidly in the maybe camp. That's the slow burn that happens naturally when you're protective of your kingdom. That's the builder's natural discipline. Silence doesn't scare him and he's okay with her being a little upset. He's not disrespecting her, but he's also not feeling the air to be liked. And that silence is not empty and it's not gaming her. It's power through his purpose and protecting what he's got going. He likes her and he's interested in seeing where this goes, but he's not racing into it. If it's real, then why would he need to hurry? And if he knows who he is, why would he worry about her bouncing if she doesn't like his pace? A man calm in silence makes her wild because he's different. This piques her curiosity, and that, my friends, is polarity in action. Most men babble. The builder just sits and studies the plans, keeps the build light and fun. And that composure, that's what flips her attraction switch. Chapter 9. Gone, but not forgotten. She may fumble the ball and lose him, but she never forgets the builder, because his value wasn't dumped in words. It was lived in presence. She could feel him. Calm, direction, fun, peace. He's locked into her nervous system. And when she runs crying to her friends, of course they're going to side with her. They'll say, girl, forget him, you deserve better. But what they can't see, what they'll never admit, is that the builder's presence doesn't just fill her weekend, it elevates her whole being. Her girls don't want to lose her to a man who puts her on a higher frequency, because deep down, they feel safer when she's just a little lower than them. That way they get to play queen in the circle. But where will they be when she finally understands who he was? The ones who have their own stuff together and see who he really is, their biggest fear isn't just losing him, it's another woman replacing them. They know he's got options, and that eats her alive. That's why she checks his socials months later. That's why she watches his stories even with another man beside her. Because once she's felt the builder's energy, she knows the truth. She foolishly tossed the crown aside over something petty. He was on the come up and she got left at the bottom. No way back into the castle. Final chapter. Your move, brother. So here's the fork in the road. Which are you? The builder? Steady? Naturally mysterious? Happy with her without her? Or the bamboozler? Spilling guts, begging, burning out fast. The builder doesn't chase, doesn't beg. He lets her unwrap him page by page. He knows he's the prize. And once you know that too, you'll never panic again. Because kings don't panic. They sit, they build their kingdom, and they reign. Are you a builder or a bamboozler? Which one do you want to be? I'm proud of you, brother. Be proud of yourself. Look for sleep meditation loops from Mr. Help Loops and hit subscribe for the next story. They're not just sleep tracks, they're reprogramming sessions for the masculine soul. You'll find links to our book, Mr. Help Loops, the Bamboozler series, and sleep meditation loops in the description.